8, 9, 10, 11 bicyclists just went by. I saw them out the rear window. Hello.com. Here's your groceries, Amadeus. I should have turned on the camera earlier. She ate 5 pieces of grass, and she ate 5. Time Warner. Time Warner. Time Warner. Time Warner. Hello. How are you?
Good, how you doing?
Fine. I'm Burke here. And that Saturday night electric storm.
Yeah.
I don't know if you live here, but it was a really ferocious storm. And I heard it overhead when I was in bed. And then I knew that my telephone, internet, it went.
Yeah.
Did it happen to you folks here too? Long time Warner people?
I'm not sure.
Is that what happened here at the Smiths?
I was just checking.
Oh, you're just checking. I thought
yeah.
you went to the Smiths house.
Nah, I was just checking. There was somebody here, so something happened.
Oh, somebody was here?
Yeah, the other day.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm sure they had an issue.
I couldn't call because my telephone's in the computer.
Yeah.
What do you think it did to my computer? You think it ruined it?
Well, sometimes it could fry the motherboard.
Oh, good.
The surge protector only protects it from like normal everyday activity. When you have a storm, those things you really can't get anything that can protect you from. Like,
So we'd have to get a new one, huh?
well, I would just have it looked at. I mean, it could be just a power pack on the back of the computer. Does it turn on?
Yeah, the lights are all on. You know those 4 lights in a row?
Yeah.
Maybe there's a 5th one. Is there a 5th one? Anyway, 4 lights in a row, they're all on. And then the thing that's rectangular and flat, it's on. And the yellow light's on in the computer, but not the red light. And then you press the button and it won't do anything.
So the screen won't come up at all?
No, it won't even turn on.
Oh.
You can't even see when I
You-
turn the
you
button
don't hear
on, you
the
see a
fan
light.
or-
No, oh no. No,
Well,
even when I put on the light, you know, when you put on the switch, you're supposed to see a light. I don't even see that.
Switch on the,
Yeah, on the computer that turns it on.
like that could be gone.
Is it goner?
Well, no, the computer might not be, but it could be just whatever's feeding the power to it.
Okay, so I'll go up to Burke, huh?
Sure.
And
See what
tell
happens.
them to.
Or what you could do is try plugging in a different outlet or something like that.
I did unplug everything,
Yeah.
and I did plug everything back. I
Just
didn't
try moving the computer. Just the computer tower see if it turns on.
Tower? What's the tower?
The actual computer. Do you have a laptop or do you have
Laptop.
Oh, you have a laptop?
Yeah, it's a laptop.
So that's different. Did you unplug it?
I did.
And it still won't turn
I
on?
unplugged everything.
And it still won't turn on from the battery?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, on the battery.
I mean,
Well, that's something.
you
I
can
didn't
try
check
that.
that.
If it doesn't do it, yeah, just bring it up there. It could be just fried on it. Yeah, laptops are harder to replace stuff than
Yeah.
desktops.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for all that information.
Yeah, just bring it somewhere and they'll look it up. I mean, you could try a few other things, like just try it with just the battery instead of having plugged in maybe. But usually with, I don't think it'll work either that way, with just the battery.
Yeah, I really heard it. You know where the telephone connection comes in on the outside wall?
Yeah.
That's where I heard it. What's that?
Probably. Is anything else not working in your house?
No, everything else is working. All the electrics are working. Just the computer.
Yeah, just bring it in.
Yeah, I'll go.
Hopefully something easy.
Yeah, either that or I'll get a new one because I want webcam.
Oh, yeah.
You can get one for $450.
Yeah. Cheap.
What the?
Compared
No.
Compared to what they used to be.
Yeah.
A couple thousand.
Yeah. Okay, I'll tell you a joke. During halftime, the referee looked up into the bleachers and saw Zuma being carried on a stretcher. So he says to the coach, he says, heart attack? The coach says, no, you called one right for a change and she fainted. Aren't these pretty? Those are bachelor buttons. Aren't they pretty?
Stepping all over.
They grow on the side of the road. This time. All right, thanks. What's your name?
John.
John. I'm on your TV system, Public Access in Albany.
There you are.
Yeah, I think it's Monday nights at 9:30. And I think it's channel 18 or 23? Which is the public access up
It's
there?
18.
18?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to hear something funny? I'm also on in Middletown and Poughkeepsie. And all of a sudden, everybody's fired. They're all fired in Middletown and Poughkeepsie. And I don't get my tapes back, and I don't get my DVDs back, and so it went on for months, and I said, well, I got to do something. So I called Glenn Britt. I did. And I talked to his secretary, and I said, what? You know, I'm not getting my tapes back from Middletown. I'm not getting my DVDs back from Poughkeepsie. My friend goes to Poughkeepsie, and he says, it looks like it's all shut down. And everybody's fired, and they went over to work for Cablevision in Wappingers Falls. And so the secretary, she was very nice. She says, all right, I'll email him. I get a call from Liberty over in the Catskills. I guess that's a big center, huh? And so I get a call from Liberty, and they said, well, on the recorder, they said, we're sorry about that, and my name is Brenda, and I take my boss, Brenda Parks. Do you know her? And I'll go over to Middletown, and I'll try to find your VHS and your DVDs. And so if there's any question, please free to call. Very, very polite. Helps when you call Glenn Britt, huh?
That's awesome.
And so I did call back, and I said, oh, thank you very much. There is one thing I would like to know, you know, we're in public access in Middletown and Poughkeepsie. And I said, you know, you can't stop public access because you're franchised to do it. And so that's all. I left it all very cordially. And you know, I have to tell you that Time Warner Glens Falls was not affected. I'm on that too. And Time Warner Binghamton was not affected. I'm on that also. And Time Warner Buffalo. And Time Warner San Diego. I don't know what other Time Warner stations I'm on, but they were not affected. They just up and fired everybody and never told anybody. 12 of them. You know what they did? They sent the news from Middletown out to Albany. And from Poughkeepsie out to Albany. Albany's going to do the news now. And they changed it to YY. You know what they changed it to? YY something?
I have no idea.
It used to be Channel 9, Albany and Time Warner News. And they changed it. In New York, it's Channel 1. Or New York 1. Well, out of the blue, 2 days later, a man called me and said, you're not going to believe this. He says, but I'm Jack George, and I'm in Middletown, and they just rehired me to do public access. How about that? And he says, and I'm also going to be taking care of Poughkeepsie. He's the one that they fired that I used to deal with.
Yeah. So you calling and saying that probably got him. All right.
I think it did.
Oh,
Well,
sure.
it's an awful mess.
Yeah. They probably didn't want it to escalate any further, you know?
No, they didn't want it on the front page of the New York Times. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. They said, you know what? Let's just get him back.
Yeah, let's call Jack George. He knows how to do public access.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, John.
You too. Have a good day.
Thanks. I'll go over and see what Berkshire has to say. Well, I guess maybe he has reports to make. So let's go around him. Nobody home at Jane and John Dean. I know that Jane went to Germany. Oh, that's the most beautiful house inside. I wouldn't want to live across from that cruelty farm. I'm afraid they got those little white shacks out where they put those babies and imprison them and keep them out of the sun so that their meat, they'll get anemic and their meat won't be red, and then people eat it as veal. Don't you ever order veal. Don't you ever even think of it. There's one of my churches. And this is the cable company that cablecasts the chat with Glendora 2 hours every night, Monday through Friday. Hi, Barb.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, I got good stories to tell you. Of course, you live in Ghent.
No, I live in the Falls.
Oh, okay. Did you have that storm Saturday night?
I didn't hear it.
Well, I'm telling you, it was ferocious. And it kept coming close. You heard it far away, and you could see the lightning, but you couldn't hear the thunder. You know how, and it creeps up, and finally it got here, and it was straight overhead crash. And I heard my Berkshire telephone thing out on the outside wall go. And now I have no computer. You turn on the, you turn on the little button, the green light's supposed to come on.
Mm-hmm.
And it won't come on.
Is it through your DSL?
I have with you high internet. What do you call it? I have high-speed internet with you. That's
Does it
all.
go over your telephone line?
I don't have a telephone. Well, yeah, I don't have a telephone anymore. You want to know my old telephone number?
Yes.
I don't think I can remember it. Wait a second. Let's see, 758. I can't remember, but I know it's under the bill is under Kislin. I know that much. How you been?
Okay, there it is. KISS.
I live in Falls too.
Do you?
Hmm.
Okay, so you have a cable modem, right?
Yeah. Is that what you call it?
Mhm.
Okay.
And the lights just don't come up anymore?
You know that tall one? It's by the way, it's a laptop.
Okay.
And you know your tall one?
Mm-hmm.
And it has green lights?
Mm-hmm.
Well, 4 of those are on. And there's supposed to be 5. And then the flat, rectangular flat box, it's on. But the computer, the light, the yellow light is on, but the red lights aren't on. And you push the button to turn it on, and nothing.
I hope your computer didn't get.
I think it might have. I think it might have.
But then your computer's not hooked up to any electricity, right?
Yes.
Oh, you did have it hooked up to electricity.
Yeah. And I did pull out all the plugs.
Oh, okay.
And then I push them all back in again, but it's still...
Before the storm.
No, I did not. You think you should do that?
Do you know a bad one's coming?
Oh, really? Before the storm, you pull them all out?
Only because lightning can fry your stuff so quickly.
Oh, that box of yours, that telephone box of yours out there in the white, that's been hit 3 times by lightning.
But see, that shouldn't do anything because you don't have telephones.
Well, it's where it is, though. It's in the telephone box. Where you had it before, it's in the telephone box.
Do you know your PIN number?
PIN?
Mm-hmm.
Well, like what? Give me an example. Like
4-digit PIN?
no, I had a cat in there. .com.
Okay, your PIN number's 9264.
9260. What's that for, Barb? I never knew I had a PIN number.
That's for customer privacy.
Okay, 9264. I know I had .com in there.
You do, that's what I gave you here.
.com is the name of my cat.
What I'm going to do is let you call a repair so they can put a ticket in.
Yeah. Do I have to be there?
And they'll tell you.
I think inside I'd like to see him watch me turn it on. I could be there if you tell me when.
Well, they probably could tell you better than I could because...
Okay, you call repair for me?
I can call.
Where's Mary?
Mary's on vacation. Let me
And you're all alone, honey?
I am.
Did you get me any discs back? I got any? Oh, bless your heart. Boy, do you have discs.
So do you remember your PIN number? Because you're going to ask us probably.
Yep, you told me. It's 9264.
Okay, come in here. I'm going to let you talk to them.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
All right.
So just listen for the prompts, and
All right, hon. Thank you. Isn't this a pretty room?
this is a nice room.
Thank you, Barb.
You're welcome.
Beautiful rug. Whew, what a beautiful rug. I'm glad I don't have a room this big though. We're calling a repair up in Maine someplace. Kelly's didn't take the furniture with them when they sold it. Hi, repair service. We had a big electrical storm Saturday night, and it kept coming closer and closer, and then boom, right overhead. And when it did, I heard my my telephone modem thing for my computer. I heard it sizzle. I don't have a phone number with them, but I have a. All I have with you is a modem. 158 Sunnyside Road, Kinderhook, New York. And it's Ellie Kislin, and my, wait a second, I got an ID number, a PIN number. 9264. Kislin. It used to be my cat's name.com. Kislin. 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 Yeah. I'm calling you from the former boardroom of the Berkshire Telephone Company in Kinderhook, New York. Yeah, so it was taken over. I don't know what I need, hon. I need a repairman, I think. Because I definitely heard it right where it comes in. I heard it. Were you up in Maine? Oh, you are? Oh, okay. You're over at Taconic. Yeah, Taconic. Oh, and that's not Taconic anymore either? Okay, is Charter Communications still rent from you? They rent the space and they have the public access come from there? It's in the back. It used to be in the back. Okay. You had that storm, right? Yeah, wasn't it a ferocious? No, I don't. I loaned it to a friend. No, I gave that up. I gave up my landline. I have Magic Jack, but of course Magic Jack is through the computer.